So another example of projectile motion in video games is in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Now this problem is going to be a little bit more complicated than the Fortnite one because he will be taking off at an angle, and that involves dealing with trigonometry. But once you get past that, it's much of the same. So you can see he lifts off, and this video is at half speed, so yeah, it took him 2.9 seconds to make that jump. So if we come over here, we can make our list. We know he's right here. His initial velocity, so his entire initial velocity is 111 kilometers an hour. Now you're going to have to do some dimensional analysis to get that into meters per second, but we know that the time was 2.9 seconds. His change in x we don't know. His change in y is 0 because it's a full arc. Now there is a bonus on your paper with this problem dealing with how high he was at the maximum, but we'll get to that later. The acceleration in the x direction is 0. The acceleration in the y direction we don't know. The initial velocity in the x direction you'll get from doing the trigonometry work with the initial velocity itself, and the initial velocity in the y direction you can get there as well. So these are solved for. The v final, the x direction, is the v initial, so it's the same. So you just need to find the change in x here. And then the v final in the y direction, in projectile motion, because it came up and came back down, it's a full 180-degree turn, which means the v final is actually just the opposite, the negated version of the initial. So this is just negative v0y. So yeah, you just need to find the acceleration in the y and the change in x, and using those variables you can determine everything. Mr. Skavarch should have you do that problem now. Good luck.